That's where we find Spectrum News 1 reporter Nora Kawaja.
Nora, you talk with a student who doesn't have any debt because of a scholarship, but she still feels strongly about this subject.
That's right, Rob. I'm here outside of the main student hub at NC State, and many people have voiced their frustration over the canceling of the student debt, saying that it applies to some people and it doesn't benefit others. Well, I caught up with a junior at State. She doesn't have any loans, but she still wants this debt relief for others. Amelia Allende Mendes starts her school day with a morning coffee.
Usually get a coffee here, go upstairs, get some homework done before class starts. Yeah.
The 20-year-old junior is grateful to have a full ride through scholarships.
I've been lucky enough that my academic efforts and subsequent success has led to me receiving multiple scholarship opportunities, which have significantly lessened the financial burden of college for me. Now, I know that's not usually the case for most people, and I can understand that that is a large determining factor in whether or not they continue with higher education.
45 million Americans are drowning in some $1.7 trillion in student debt. While Allende Mendes doesn't fall into that category, she welcomes this move by President Biden, which offers relief to so many.
Most of my friends are undergraduates, but my friends who are graduates and who are now really embarking on their first, real jobs are starting to budget. And they're saying, I'm trying to set aside so much of my paycheck every 2 weeks for my student loans. So it's already playing a very instant role in their lives.
She believes forgiving student loan debt is only a short-term solution, and that the Biden administration should offer more economic incentives, like a continuing education stipend to high school students.
I think that in order to just kind of make everything more equitable, rising freshmen in college or just that age, people who are graduating high school, should also receive a $10,000 incentive to pursue a higher education, whether that be a four-year university or community college or a trade school. And, eventually, people who earn college degrees tend to make more later on, and they therefore pay more taxes and contribute more to the economy.
Allende Mendes is a Latina. Her mother is from Costa Rica and Chile. Her father is from Brazil. Getting a higher education is a big deal in her family, and in fact, it started with her grandmother, who recently passed away. Allende Mendes thinks that student loan forgiveness will incentivize minority students to pursue a higher education to increase their earning potential. Reporting in Raleigh, Nora Kawaja, Spectrum News 1.
Certainly an interesting perspective there. Nora Lane, thank you. We've been hearing from so many people on how this will make such a big difference for them.
Yeah, the student in this story does call it a short-term solution because this will help millions of people, but higher education is still very expensive. What about the kids still yet to go to college? Are they going to wind up in the same situation?
Good question.